Hey guys, it's Ligerzero459 and I'm back with episode 7 of Bioshock Infinite Burial at Sea. About to hop through this tear right here. A little bit worried what I'm going to find on the other side, but here we go. Up and running. What's that? Ah, getting the machine back. Oh.
Look, you're on the First Lady.
Can I put this back on by any chance? No? I can just look at it? Oh, okay.
It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen?
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
Oh. Single bullet, huh? Could have used helium instead.
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare.
Think that taking one of those spares would be what we need to move on forward.
Won't let me grab anything? Ah, right here.
Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling
Too
Atlas?
easy.
He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a want something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a cigarette light. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Yep.
Vox Populi.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
Must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't,
How do you know that?
because we didn't.
Good point. Ah, Ben.
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop.
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Oh. Whoa. Wow. That throws that whole scene into a whole different light. Also throws the Luteces into a whole different light.
You can't hide forever. Don't think you can hide from me. My living quarters got reassigned, all right. I'm sleeping in Fink's bed tonight. No surrender!
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay the hand?
take a closer look at that clock.
What's that thing you just picked up?
My guess is that it has something to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one...
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No. We've already found the clock key. We can manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Well, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong. And it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia. Return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us. Ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
That all there is down here? Yep. Okay. Back upstairs then.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. But for the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we're all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
Idiot, his lock of hair.
And the funny, ironic thing is, it is her hair. Suchong just doesn't realize it.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my ass.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just competition there.
Oh.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
They're headed up to the airship. How am I supposed to get back to the airship to get back to Rapture? Ah, crap.
Find her! Come out of there! Where are you? Get it.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up. You gonna answer for this, girl?
Still pretty hungry.
Here we go.
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration.
It's weird.
It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constant constants and variables.
Freaky.
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die.
Oh, that's so Fink and Suchong-like.
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there. It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter? Tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect. Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember. He'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there. Moaning. couldn't just...
The lion with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic samples Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
Oh, as soon as I do this, yep, here come the bot.
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out. Who are you then? Kill her!
Come on, Elizabeth, move faster.
Call out, call out.
Not around anymore, are they?
Well, that's enough of that business. I'm done.
Show yourself. Gonna hunt you down. What? You gonna answer for this, girl? Back here. Shit long gone. I'll find her. I ain't no private dick. Someone else can find her. Who's there? Still warm. Who's out there? Don't think you can hide from me. Chasing cool shit. You can't hide forever. Come back here.
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secrets that I could not answer for myself? Su Chong can only offer table scraps, and Jeremiah Fink has richer meat in mind.
What you got there? Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there. Over here! Take a leg!
Since when did you become Lord and Master? Used to tow for the man. But now at least I tow for myself. I'll find her. Oh!
Come out, Peggy!
Still breathing. Who did this?
I'll hunt you down.
I haven't killed many people, but a few of them I've had to. Ooh, where's this guy at? Ah, there he is. Oh, good stuff. Where's this Vox at?
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
Hey! What are you doing? Find her! No escape, pig!
I'll come back to that. That's it? Some money? Just a little bit of money? Ah, oh, lame. Guess I can get a noisemaker out of this, but...
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
Oh, it was 7-1. Good stuff. Oops, wrong one. Let's go ahead and go into the handyman operating wing and see what we got over in there.
Who's there? Don't think you can hide from me.
What's going on?
Oh, still. Who's out there?
I heard you. I can smell ya. You're feared of me.
Little piggy! What's this? You're next, you hear me?
I'll find them. Put now.
gracious.
I tell you, William, it's getting so the foxes are afraid of the hens. If Fink was going to hire a bunch of goons to keep an eye on the handymen, he should have found some with less yellow in the belly. Now they're hiding away from Tin Man invalids in their precious little guard room. If you need to get in there on your shift, the code is 2847.
2847.
Someone never stop fighting!
Yeah, he didn't.
Hunt you down! Tear it off! So done!
She's not made for combat, not like Booker, that's for sure. Okay. That's your warning to me. Back to sneaking. I get it. Okay. Ah. Cool. this video is running a bit long. A lot long, actually. Sorry about that. Wasn't paying attention to the time. Well, while I'm back on the way up the elevator...
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right
Get ready
about
to
now,
end this
I'm
episode.
planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started.
Good point. Oh well. Well, in an effort to keep it from running any longer than it already has, I'll go ahead and end it here and start back up coming out of the elevator. So, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, game on.